Imagine a landscape where silk roads cross paths with imperial ambitions, and centuries-old customs get caught in the whirlwind of change. On Fact Channels, we're tracing how colonial rule reshaped not only maps but music, language, architecture, even the very rhythms of daily life across Central Asia. Was tradition swept away or transformed? Stick around as we unravel how outside forces left their mark on this vibrant region's culture. In the shadow of the Tian Shan Mountains, Central Asia's ancient Silk Road civilizations once thrived in a dynamic tapestry of language, art, and faith, until the arrival of colonial powers rewrote their cultural script in ways still rippling through time. Imagine cities like Bukhara, Samarkand, and Khiva, a crossroads not just of goods but of ideas, suddenly branded as backward by Russian imperial agents. Local scholars and Sufi mystics were dismissed, and the process of modernization became synonymous with Russification. Shifting sands reveal more than lost caravans. They tell stories of forbidden manuscripts. In the early 20th century, Soviet authorities systematically destroyed thousands of Persian, Arabic, and Turkic texts in Uzbekistan libraries, forcing traditional knowledge underground, and with it, centuries-old medical wisdom and poetry nearly vanished. The new colonial borders sliced through nomadic lands without regard to tribe or tongue. Kazakh herders, once masters of the vast steppe migration routes, found themselves trapped by artificial boundaries, their lifestyle made obsolete overnight and shamanic rituals criminalized in favor of collective farms. Pause for a moment. Can you picture yurts replaced by prefab concrete blocks? Urban planners imported from Moscow obliterated intricate mud brick architecture, replacing intricate blue tiles with stark socialist realism, erasing not only beauty but ancestral memory embedded in these spaces. In a twist almost cinematic, Russia's imposition of Cyrillic script eradicated literacy overnight for millions across Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and Uzbekistan. Children who woke up reading the Arabic-based alphabet went to bed unable to decipher state-printed propaganda or family heirlooms alike. Amid this upheaval emerged underground resistance, a hidden world where folk singers encoded anti-colonial messages within epic poems, smuggling subversive tales through oral transmission when printing presses fell silent by decree. One unlikely hero emerges from the archives: Ali Khan Bokekhanov, the Kazakh intellectual who led efforts to preserve local history by recording oral genealogies before they could be scrubbed clean by censors. His secret notebooks are now key to restoring collective memory. Paradoxically, Soviet policies that fractured ethnic groups also created rare cultural hybrids. The city of Almaty became a jazz mecca in the 1960s, a place where Kazakh melodies mingled with African-American rhythms brought in via shortwave radio and visiting musicians, spawning a sound found nowhere else on Earth. Dramatic changes echoed. Even in culinary traditions, colonial authorities tried to standardize food distribution by enforcing wheat over traditional millet and horsemeat diets. Yet today's revivalist chefs hunt for clues in grandmothers' kitchens to reconstruct lost recipes suppressed for nearly a century. Beneath public festivities during Soviet May Day parades lingered silent acts of defiance, secret tea circles where elders whispered forbidden prayers in Chagatai Turkic, preserving fragments of pre-colonial spirituality despite relentless attempts at atheization. It's astonishing how deeply colonial taxonomy cut into identities. Official forms forced Tajiks to choose between Uzbek or Kazakh, rendering entire generations uncertain whether their lineage was erased or merely misfiled, a bureaucratic wound that festers long after liberation. As independence dawned in the 1990s, a rush to reclaim heritage collided with ghostly remnants of occupation. New governments raced to revive lost holidays like Navruz, while struggling to decolonize school textbooks, still echoing Soviet narratives about primitive tribes. Yet an unexpected twist remains. The Silk Road festivals, now staged across Central Asia, draw global pilgrims seeking authenticity. In a paradoxical turn, some elements mutated under colonialism have become cornerstones of national identity, reshaped by both suppression and survival. If you enjoyed these facts, hit like and subscribe for more curious discoveries on Fact Channels.